gotta make sure I use aftershave this time. I haven't used it the last two cuts. Shit has had me scratching my face a little bit. Or no, pick a later. What you need advice on, bro? Well, first and foremost, did you hit the like button? Wow, that's a great question, bro. My grandma's getting old and I have sports to do. She lives 20 minutes away from me. I have sports practice every day and I want to make it big, but I feel guilty to leave her. How far do you live away from your grandma? Okay, okay, okay. And but then when you say that you live 20 to 30 minutes from her, uh, also you're basically saying that if you get drafted or something, what sport do you play? You're basically saying if you go pro or something, you don't want to leave her. What sport do you play? Oh, you play four sports, man. First and foremost, I would probably number one focus on whichever one I feel like I was the best in. Then number two, um, because you don't want to spread yourself too thin playing four sports, and then you don't really know which one you the best in. But I'll say, bro, man, take them sports seriously, man, because that's how you'll be able to take care of your grandmother, bro. Like, it's been times where I had to leave my mom for a long time just to kind of make it and figure out life. And it doesn't necessarily mean that when I got back around her, that stuff was just easy. It doesn't mean stuff was just easy, you know, because it's like stuff don't get easier, man. And just, it's funny you say this, because I've been thinking about similar stuff. Like, I want to help my mom a lot, but you need money out here, man. You need money. You need money to help everybody. And believe me, I know, man. I run different businesses, and it be some days where I'm just like, I just be sad for real because it's like business is a very emotional place. You know, it's an emotional place, but you can't show emotion if that makes sense. Meaning that it's an emotional place in the sense that nobody ever really knows what you're going through, but they just expect results. You know, nobody ever knows what you're going through. Like, cause I be outsourcing some of my work for YouTube, for instance, like having people needing people to edit my videos, needing people to make me thumbnails, different shit like that. And sometimes it be people from overseas, you know, and I've been going through that recently, and it'd be like sometimes like stuff be taking a long time and might not be what I really like, but you get to that point where you get tired of going back and forth arguing, so you gotta just approve some stuff sometimes because it's like if you're talking to somebody from overseas, nine times out of ten you're gonna feel like it's gonna be cheaper. So that's why you might start looking in that direction. But at the same time, it's kind of like sometimes it don't even be cheaper. Like I be talking to people back home from my country, Nigeria, people from Pakistan, and they damn near a lot of time, they be damn near charging basically what people are charging in America a lot of times. Hate to say it, but people back home from I was born here, but my country of origin, Nigeria and Pakistan, fifth and sixth most populated country in the world after America, the third most populated. They be damn near charging what people charging over here. So it's like it'd be like sometime it'd be like I be going through stuff with that because it's kind of like I gotta work, I gotta hustle, I gotta do something to get the money to them to keep business keep on going. I gotta hustle, I gotta make stuff happen so the business could keep on going. And sometimes that's not always easy. It's not always easy to keep stuff going, when nobody sees the vision, nobody believes you, you barely getting viewers like that. You getting no funding whatsoever. I have no funding, no sponsors, nobody helping my movement whatsoever. And you got to still just keep on hustling, keep on hustling to get people paid, to get business moving smoothly. So to answer your question, man, like, it sucks, but we as men, we not the people who could really just stay bundled up and cuddled up around people. We gotta hustle and earn. We gotta hustle, earn, and make things happen. So if I were you, I mean, obviously you say you're not the age where you could get drafted yet, but I'll just be putting myself in positions where I could really be successful with sports and make some money off of it. Because yeah, it's good to be around family, man, but you gotta earn, man. You gotta earn to take care of the family, man. Like we as men, we that generation that start having to make stuff happen. Ooh, shit. We the ones that have to make stuff happen, so you gotta make stuff happen. Hey, man, for your uncle, man. Yeah, maybe I needed to hear that. Maybe I might need to just start praying more too, cause I don't pray as much as I used to. But it's like I agree with that, man. I know that God has a plan for all of us, man, and it's just I don't really get worried about the future no more. I just sometime when you're waiting for that success, man, you really be waiting. That's the only thing I be struggling with a little bit, like just kind of knowing when my days is gonna come of good things and stuff like that. Because it's like you go through stuff in this life, so it's like it's just part of it. Just me not feeling like, man, when is my time gonna come? That's just the only thing I struggle with a little bit. Like, when's my time gonna come? Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Yeah, you gotta make this bread, for your family. Your grandma gonna need to get taken care of. I'm going through the same thing, man. It's like my birthday was about a week ago, so I'm 34 now. My mom is about to be 64 this year. I'm out here trying to make it, but you need money to take care of everybody. I want to switch into the tech, but that's why I be upset sometimes, honestly, like how I be talking about, because when I want to switch into tech, I appreciate it, bro. My birthday was on May 1st. Didn't really do much. It's all about the money, bro. Just gotta get to it. How old are you, man? How old are you, bro? But it's like I want to switch into tech and whatnot, and it's like I had some blocks on my license this past over the past years that was really bugging me out. It was a black cloud over my head, and I just couldn't get over it. And basically, um, basically, like I got in an accident recently, so my whip, boom. Um, After I sold my whip, after I sold my whip or whatever, I went and paid off my tickets, and then up to date, I got about 200 left in tickets. I already paid about a G for A to Ohio, and then sorry, 950 to Ohio, 65 to Tennessee. You know what I'm saying? And that's already a G. And it's like my exams, the three I want to take, $800. $800 for three cyber exams I want to take. So it's like it's all about the bread. It take money to make money. It take money to advance in life. You get to some certain points in your career. Cause I had interviews all week right now, but it's a lot of quality jobs that I don't want to do no more. It's a lot of BS shit that I don't want to do no more. You feel me? So it's like that's why everybody should think about how to get that bread, man. That's what I would advise the youth. Man, get it, get to it, like if you feel like you could really make it in basketball or baseball, whatever sport, play seriously, But like I said, try and master one, but you can't be that kid that's like, oh, I want to be around the family all day. I became successful. I became successful, being uncomfortable. Around age of 25, I went and did a sales job that had me traveling around the country for like 4 years, and it was a great decision. One of the best I ever made because I was able to start my own business doing that. I was able to become an expert at sales, able to become more comfortable selling. Oh yeah, man, take care, my guy. But yeah, that's just the point. I was able to get better at sales. Um, do a lot of things just because you have that plan. Shit, man. We need earners in life, man. Oh man. I gotta charge this shit. I really could cut it with this one, but I prefer this new one I got. And another thing from the palette I'm gonna start using one of the planners that I got in that palette. Cause they not coming fast enough to buy that shit, and it's like I want to start planning my days, man, so I can really win at this content creating stuff, you know. In the club busting my tight little dance. In the club busting my tight little dance. I'm the real black boy Max. Yeah, tomorrow is gonna be a busy day though. I could not even cap. Got like 2 interviews. I got 3 for real. I got 2 local interviews, and I got an interview with this dude named, it's a famous influencer, Ty Lopez. He got a team and shit, and I gotta go and check out his page, just kind of see an overview of the company. Um, but I gotta check out this company and shit. Just see like how they rocking. how I could implement or whatever, and then I gotta be able to give like a good interview with that. So I got that at 2:30, and really I was supposed to interview at a restaurant at the same time, but that same restaurant, I don't know if I'll be able to um what was I gonna say? What was I saying? Oh yeah, so I basically went and tried to, cause they was supposed to interview me on Tuesday. Um, Local restaurant called Piata and shit. They were supposed to interview me on Tuesday. They already hit me back up because they're just real unorganized for real. They wouldn't text me from a phone number, and then they hit me up on some shit like, "Yeah, man, you can come work" type thing, and basically it was all good, but like I said, okay, I was trying to confirm, like, yeah, can I come on this day? Not really no response. Then I think I text to confirm. Matter of fact, I could read what happened. And then it's like, what do I say? First time, just basically, are we interested? And he told me when could I interview between Tuesday and Friday. I was like, or when could I interview? And I was like, Tuesday and Friday work for me. You do Tuesday 2:30? Yes. Are we confirmed? Then like, nah, we gotta do Wednesday. So they was on like, we gotta do Wednesday. They changed up again, and then because they said Tuesday initially at 2:30, so they now just changed up to Wednesday. After that, I was like, yeah, I could come. But then yesterday, I was supposed to do that Ty Lopez interview at like midnight, 12:30 midnight. By mistake, I messed up. Forgot about that because when you be interviewing so many different people, man, after a while, like it get like get kind of hectic. So next thing you know, and I missed the True interview today, but I ain't tripping because True one of them companies in dating. You could get hired with them at any time. They one of them companies. They were a revolving door company out here. Chewy, Fuyao. That's the type of places that everybody that worked at over here. Like real talk. So missed that Chewy stuff. Next thing you know, like I'm like, okay, boom.